river in the painting that's supposed to be the castle. And the way I took that as everything in life is just fleeting, going away. You can't tell whether it's appearing, even though it is sunrise, or whether it's going away. So I attributed that to relationships and love and all that kind of stuff. This one's called Turner's Castle. We are standing in a stasis. Sorry about that. It's not how it begins.
Let's try it.
Oh, turn up the mic.
The mic.
Turn up. Yeah, sure.
Turn up. Just don't want to touch anything.
Thank you so much.
Speak into the mic, Sosa.
Say hello.
Yes?
Yes, I did.
Better?
Much better. Thank you.
Thank you. We are standing in a landscape painted by a dead artist, standing in stasis immutable. We take up a tiny corner of the picture, 2 brushstrokes the world doesn't care for. Your hand is in mine, but it's not real. Just pastels easily destroyed by fire. The photograph of our brief infinity will be shredded by time, and we will join the dust that floats into people's eyes when they don't want to admit they are crying. Filmed in high definition, you and I are extras in a movie. We walk under a gray, non-distracting umbrella, shielding us from rain, coming from a hose attached to a water tank in the middle of a Hollywood studio. It's all an act. We're standing at a 5th row where you can hear us screaming in a concert, 5 minutes and 37 seconds into the live version of the album, track 2, though we may not be the most important focus of the world. There's an empty dirt plot I discovered where I invited you to help me start an important garden. When I first met you, you became the girl with the most powerful lipstick. The red on your lips matched the red of my blood being pumped 30 times faster from my heart when you walked into the room. We are written in pencil on paper, temporary, beautiful in cursive. Your voice is a vinyl record playing at the back of my head, full sound. My favorite side is the one that isn't cracked and perfectly curved. When your eyes started to rain, my shirt would be your gutter, and I'd fetch your favorite phrase from my library and I'd read to you, everything is going to be okay. But I'd fetch that phrase from my book titled Lies. There's a decaying tree in the backyard near the 2 bikes we used to own together that lets all its leaves fall during all the seasons, and I'd stare at it and scream, grow something, damn it! Let me know that there's hope! Please. But year after year, not a blossom in sight, and even though I expected something, I did nothing. You were a flowerless standing after a brush fire, and I picked you up without ever thinking of your roots. And even then, I still tried to help you, but could do nothing. It was far too late. Your favorite song is stuck in my head as I lay in bed looking out the window, out to the world where I built my foundation on your promises, and the building still collapsed. Our garden now only holds a few chrysanthemums and orchids, but I swear that in each speck of color, I can see your eyes reflecting the sun as they look out upon the sea, hopeful about us once again. This was our 3rd date. We built sand castles near the ocean, too stubborn to care about them collapsing. We'd work quickly and build flying buttresses, columns, and moats and a wall surrounding it. We'd laughed at the mere thought of our castles ever falling apart. Little did I know that those castles under the purple eternal sky were just another stepping stone on the way out the door, and we both crushed it under the weight of our happiness and anxieties. Slurred words don't serve me anymore, and screams into the abyss won't do anything to fix us, but every time I see you, every time I look at you, a faint soundtrack starts to play in the background. We both smile at each other, and I wonder when it's time to look away. There's a small piece of me that wants to thank you for every moment you've given me, because through you, I've learned about myself. But I'd never do that, because bringing something back to life within me, it means I'd have to reach into my library, fetch my book titled Lies, and read to myself, everything is going to be okay. And it won't. And to think it all started with a simple question. Hi, what's your name? Thank you.